not look back unless I ask you to look back. Welcome to my press conference. I am so happy to see so many people in my room. It is packed, well over 350 people. I never expected this. And you guys are actually just sitting down there when over the next half an hour or so I'm going to be talking to you guys. Can you guys stand up? It's a duty bound in love and revolving. Now sing it! To be happy, and to make all the people laugh. It's a duty that we owe. In love and revolving. To be happy, and to make all the people laugh. It's really amazing. Don't sit down unless I ask you to sit down, unless you have an illness. Don't sit down. I am really happy to be here this evening. Please sit down. I am so touched. Some of you obviously know that since the 18th of July 2019, there has been an attempted coup by the BBC studios and E4. All of a sudden, I have fallen out of favor by the Western media, and they're trying to replace me with a junior ranking officer. And it is not going to happen. We have been fighting this war since the 18th of July 2019. I just want to start by saying how pleased I am about the support from the comedy community. It has been really fantastic. So I want to thank every single comedian in the comedy industry. I wasn't expecting anything less, considering that I gave up my country to come and perform comedy in the United Kingdom. I have a number of people who are going to defend my presidency, because we need to fight back, not just by guns, but by the words that they give. Impartial people, people who have no vested interest in the BBC studios or E4. I am so touched, even though the Western media will tell you that this room is not packed. Fake news. It is totally packed to the brim. There are even people standing because there are no chairs to sit down. Thank you very much. I am so touched, by the way. I had a press secretary when I came to Edinburgh Fringe Festival, but she has been messing up, so I shot her. So I am having to deal with all of this. Now I'm going to call on my 7th wife, Njambi Migrat. Come.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my dear husband. We have been married for 2 long, happy days. I remember the day we met so clearly because he rolled down the window of his limousine, looked at me, and he said, "Would you like some chicken?" And that completely melted my heart. And I put my goat and shopping basket down and got into the car, and off we drove into the sunset. So our marriage is genuine, despite the fact that there has been rumors from his ex-wives who have, who are still, some of them are still alive. 1 or 2 have been beheaded. Others died accidentally of poisoning. But I am now the only wife of this dear beloved man. He is a man who is totally genuine, especially the bulge in his pocket, which is money, basically. I love him dearly, and I can tell you now that I shall support him until his bank account runs dry.
Give it up for my wife. Who stood by me for a number of years.
And you're a strong man.
I am. I love you so much.
So do I.
But I wish you never revealed about the 6 wives.
I'm so sorry. It's an open secret.
Okay, good.
Then one must wait.
I hear you. I now need to introduce to you my dearest mother, my comedy mom, Jojo Sutherland.
When I heard what had happened to my baby boy, this beautiful, fabulous, my favorite child who's been a comedian since before he was born, the love and the cherish that I have for him, who would never do a wrong thing. He is the apple of my eye. When I heard that people were trying to be an imposter to this wonderful, beautiful child of my loins, the colour drained from me. So shocked at what they have now put the rest of the family through, and the fact that he had 6 beautiful wives. Do not touch in my presence. 2 days. You've known her for 2 days and you knew you're fucking
Mom, you have to accept my wife.
2 days.
Mom, you have to accept
Chicken.
who I
You
love.
gave her chicken.
Give it time. Give it time. Once you get to know my cooking, you should.
Cooking.
We shall
Is
sort
it
this out.
cooking?
I love you too. I love you too. Mom,
It's been too
just
long
focus.
days.
I am focusing, but I find it very difficult when my son has got another woman. You know how I disapprove. And your father, wait till your father gets home. Wait till your father gets home. He'll be wanting a word with you.
The moment he
Stop
sees
your
me, he
speaking.
will just accept me.
Well, that's what I'm worried about the moment he sees you. So, I understand that it's, what is it called? E4?
And BBC Studios, the Western Media.
E4 and
Fake
BBC
news.
Studios, E4, clearly taking drugs, have taken it upon themselves to impersonate and bring in an imposter. Nothing can possibly, no one can be as fabulous and beautiful and funny as my son. And rookie mistake, they should have checked who the mother was. I will fight to the death to get justice for my boy. And the divorce.
She will learn to accept me.
Well, don't worry, we shall cook for her. Cook for her.
Yeah.
Don't poison her, just cook. Now I have someone else who's really dear to me. My dear father, Arthur Smith.
I love my son.
Have you met my wife of 2 days?
It's such a pleasure to meet you.
It's very young. What are you?
I'm his wife.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
for 2 whole
sorry.
days, and I love him from the bottom of my heart.
Where
I
is
shall
he?
make him proud.
Oh, I hope you have a very... Is there a prison? Have
No.
I got a prison?
No.
You just have to convince
Me,
mom to accept her.
I'm the president.
Oh, yeah. Wow, so many people. This is one of the greatest days. I haven't got a chair.
There you go, father.
Can you, all right, I'm heading that way. Can you get a taxi for me to get there?
Right, I don't need a taxi. Yeah, let's talk to the people.
I am the president's father, one of several that he's got. And I have come here today from the rehab in order to say that I think that the BBC are a bunch of cunts.
That's my dad!
And I am going to go and shoot them all. Is that a good idea?
Dad, I think they need to be waterproof.
Yeah, I'll water shoot them And then I'll say they'll make you, BBC, you can have your own chat show.
Yes,
Who do you want to have on it?
you, of course.
Yeah.
Dad, why are you focusing on my wife? This is about me. This is me that wants
It's
to have.
okay, my eyes are just for you.
Look, I can't help it, Sonny, if every woman in the world fancies me. What are you laughing about?
Dad,
Hey, who's this bloke?
Dad, the Alzheimer's kicked in. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I have got Alzheimer's. I've got Alzheimer's. Yeah, and it's good. It means I don't even know fucking Brexit. I don't know what it is because I've got Alzheimer's.
Dad,
Yeah.
you are here to defend.
Oh, yeah.
Son. You are here to defend the president.
To defend you as a son.
Yeah, defend the fact that I am funny. I have been performing comedy for the
You,
last 10 years.
I've done gigs with my son, and when he hasn't ripped the room apart, he's had the audience shot. But he's only ever had to shoot about 30 people because all the other people thought he was fucking great. I write some of his material. The old repeat themselves, the young have nothing to say. The boredom is mutual. Where are we?
Dad, we are at the Gilded Balloon.
Oh, yeah.
Now we have well over 1,000 people in here.
Oh, no. Well, I remember when this used to be late and live.
Yes.
I'd done a gig here with Jerry Sadovitz, and in all the Oxford Union, we told them to fuck off.
Dad,
And they're all at the BBC now. And they're trying to do you down, son.
Dad, we need to do something.
Yeah, your wife's nice.
I know she is, Dad.
Yeah.
Leave my wife alone.
Well, it's up to her,
Eyes
isn't
for you.
it? Yeah, that's not what you were saying to that taxi driver.
Yeah.
No. I was telling you just how much I love you, especially with the chicken.
Chicken.
Dad, is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah.
Before I bring Regina T. on top of
Oh, is Reg here? Yeah, I'd like to say I love Reg, and I'd like to suck his earlobe. Also, I seem to have lost my phone backstage, so I can nip and have a quick look.
Okay. Let's give it up to my lovely dad.
I'll be back.
I want to also introduce someone who became a traitor. He was sent by the West to get rid of me many, many years ago. This is not the first attempted coup. I can remember his name. Can Dave come in? Dave! Bring him closer. Yeah.
Sit down, Tracy.
He's no longer a traitor. He's a good man now. I think.
I am making this spontaneous statement of my own free will. I have been treated fairly and fed and watered. I am here to defend my loyal and dutiful president, the protector of the Laughter Republic and the popular, much-loved dictator. President Fidelis.
Who the fuck is Fidelis?
President Fidelis Majuku Obonjo III.
The original African and best comedy dictator in the United Kingdom. The one and only. Continue! Is it finished? Give him a round of applause. So, we are going to open it up to the the audience.
Yeah, fair day.
Dad, come and join us.
No, we shan't go.
Yes, I have just found out that I have another special guest. I totally forgot. You see, this man begged me to come to this conference. He's the president of the Orange Country, the most messed up country in the world right now. Giving up for President Donald Trump.
Thank you so much. You know, I gotta say, it's so great to be here. I love you, Obonjo. You're a great guy. We've got a lot in common, me and Obonjo, you know. We've got a lot in common. We both have Scottish parents, you know, which I think is so fantastic. And I was very good friends with your other 6 wives, which I thought was great, you know. And I love what you do. What the fake news media have done to this guy has been really, really dreadful, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really dreadful, you know. This is the original president of Laughter Republic. We need to make Laughter Republic great again. And we really need this guy to have his own show. He's such a fantastic man.
Yeah.
And do you know what we need to do? We need to get together and take over the comedy industry. We can just take it over single-handedly. By the way, has anybody got any questions for me or about you?
No. This is my press conference, Donald Trump. Sit down.
Do you know, I came here to help you, and obviously I begged to come on the show. We don't tell that because they'd say it anyway because they're fake news.
Yeah, that's true. I will control who will ask the questions.
Okay, we'll sit down. If anybody's got any questions, please do.
Thank you very much. Please give Donald Trump a round of applause. I tried to get Putin to this conference. It didn't happen. Even Bojo, who has stolen my name, you Prime Minister, I tried to get him here, but he was not here too.
Actually, we all know that Bojo is the English Trump. I get it.
Yeah. You met Bojo?
He's a great guy. He's a very good friend of mine. And I've spoken to him. We've had a great meeting. We're going to discuss everything about Laughter Republic, and we're going to get involved. He's going to jump on. He's going to get involved.
He's ready to jump on.
When we do WTO, that'll be so fantastic. Laughter Republic will definitely be great.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to open it up to this packed audience. We have a number of people. There are some people from the BBC studios and E4, I'm sure, here to ask me a couple of questions.
And by the way, I bet these people will say that this wasn't full because they're fake news. You
know, I mentioned that earlier on. Look at how packed it is. For a 3 o'clock show, my darling, look at how
It's beautiful. Everybody loves you.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And I have attracted non-Wakanda people and Wakanda people as
So
well.
true.
So, questions from the audience.
You should also be very grateful to be here because Melania was not invited. She wasn't invited. So please, just questions will be ready.
See this man, where are you from? Say which agency you're from, press agency you're from.
I'm from Reuters. And my question to you, Mr. President, is have you considered settling this issue through any of the traditional means to settle such disputes, such as rigging an election or obtaining nuclear weapons?
Don't answer this fake news.
No. I know you very well. You let me handle this very quietly. You see, my friend, my view is that we don't need nuclear weapons to deal with this issue. We are going to go down the morality way. You understand me? People are supporting my presidency. I have been doing this for the past 10 years. I am a very peaceful dictator. Peaceful, very, very peaceful dictator. And we shall fight this war. I don't need America to get involved. I just want them to support me morally.
But you know, can I tell you the real reason I'm here? If you don't want me to get involved, the reason I'm here is I'm going to see a show tonight, by the way. There's lots of pictures on it. There's a show, it's called Dead Poker Does Voices. He's an impressionist. He's called Daddy Cosmo Dorsey. He's a Frankenstein's every single day.
It is very typical of Donald Trump to plug his show at my fucking conference. I am am the one who has called this press conference. I haven't even plugged my show. Donald Trump is plugging his own show.
But you know, you said you didn't need America, so I gotta say why I'm here as well.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm sure these people will come to your show. Let's move it on. Darling, is there anything you want to say?
I just want to say that I'm very happy with you. Since the sad loss of my previous husband, some people may know of my previous husband, who was the king of Somaliland, and he has lost that sea. And this is why I'm now with you. And I'm hoping that we're going to have a long, happy life together.
You know, one of the things, thank you, my dad. You know, one of the things I was going to say to you press people is there's freedom of speech. But once you give that freedom, when you give that speech, there's no freedom whatsoever. So be very, very careful what you print outside. There are quite a number of people who want to ask me questions. This guy, are you from North Korea?
He's a very good friend of mine. Really, really good friend of mine.
Yes.
Okay, do you have a question for me?
I do have a question. How does one join the campaign to support President Obonjo in his fight against the BBC, the Western media, and the fake news generally?
That is very easy for me to respond to. Since this story broke out on the 18th of July 2019, there has been a movement called Justice for Obonjo. So all you have to do is tweet about this press conference. Tweet about how packed it was and how funny it was, and that you support the original African dictator. Justice for Obonjo is the hashtag, and we can start and we can continue this movement.
However, don't do any photographs of the audience. That's all you need to do. Just say
I have no idea what you are suggesting in any shape or form, but this is a packed audience.
We've got more for this audience than Obama has ever had.
Yeah. Well over 350 people. There's a man there. I'm not sure. Do you want to introduce yourself and say where you're from, sir?
I am from the BBC.
Oh, I don't take questions from the BBC. What would you like to ask me?
Why did you not turn up to the War Prize trial? I know.
Do you know
I'm going to answer this one.
You do not need to answer the BBC or like CNN or fake news.
It's all right. I'm going to answer this one.
I actually think he has confused me with another African dictator. This is what the BBC do, racist.
But the truth of the matter is, he did not attend because he was mourning the loss of his fourth wife.
And if you don't mind me asking, how long ago was that? I mean, I know all your wives, but how long ago was that?
Oh wait, that was a long. How long ago was that? I can't even remember.
8 days ago.
I see. I have Peter Merriman from the Sky News. You have a question for me?
Is it true that with the foreign aid money that you received from the USA and from Obonjo, that you're going to buy the BBC and close down the comedy union?
That's a question we cannot answer. We need to have negotiations and we'll get back to you.
I can actually answer that question because I need to be very open and honest. How much are you talking about? Yeah, Prada. And investing money. Yes, I took some money in foreign aid, and some of that money is what is funding my comedy expenditure in the Fringe Festival.
And you know, if I have any money left over from going to the wall, it's going to go definitely.
I don't know. You keep going on about this war, Mr. President. Okay, this young man, you're from fresh air, aren't you? Well, you have a question for me, don't you?
How's the laughter currency doing this morning against the pound?
It is doing better than the British currency, but I feel very, very discriminated against because since I have been using that currency, they accept it at Waitrose, but they do not accept it at Lidl. And that is total discrimination. Are you comfortable that we have Fox News here?
Fox News are great people, really good people. Listen to this guy, he'll have a very good point. An interesting.
How does the fake dictator think he has any position of authority with such a silly hat?
Is he talking talking to you or is he talking to you?
I have no idea who he's talking to, but let me tell you, young man, let me tell you one thing. If I was really fake, have you seen the Times newspaper today? There is a story about me in the newspaper, and they call me President Obonjo. I am not fake. I am the original African dictator. The fake one? Oh, the Colonel Banjoko one. So I want you to pronounce his name, actually. That's why I got confused. Okay. Pronounce his name. Okay. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
How does he think he's qualified when he doesn't really wear a proper hat?
Yes, but I don't think this is about the hat. I think this is more about the fact that I have changed the currency of Laughter Republic. I've converted it from American dollars to Laughter Republic currency. I have fallen out with the Western media. That is the reason why they are trying to get rid of me. The Western governments are trying to get rid of me. And this is what happens in African governments. Once you fall out, they support a junior ranking officer. And that is what is actually happening right now. But has anyone seen Colonel Banjoko since this report came out? Has anyone actually seen him?
I saw him being taken away. He's in the portable car.
Yeah. How long ago was that, my dear?
2 hours ago.
2 hours ago. I thought it didn't exist. But anyway. Yes. So any more questions from the house? There's a question there.
Can you divulge how you
What deal?
How you will punish?
How will I punish the BBC? I will rename it Obonjo TV. We shall rename all the institutions that are against me. BBC Studios will be called Obonjo Studios. BBC will be called Obonjo TV. Sorry?
That doesn't sound like a punishment. That sounds like they're being rewarded with your name.
Yeah, that is what happens.
Sorry.
What would you like me to do to the BBC?
It's okay, he's Mexican.
Yeah, what would you like me to do to the E4 studios? What kind of punishment would you like me to melt?
I don't think there's any greater punishment than showing what they already show.
Well, I don't watch the BBC, but that is a very good point. I don't watch their shows in any shape or form. Anyone else? Because this is now feeling like a hostage situation.
Mr. President, how do you square the fact that you say you're not laundering money with the fact that you have recently learned how to use a washing machine? There are pictures.
I think that question is for you, Mr. President.
Well, people talk about laundering money. It's the reason that I'm going to build a wall. And we're going to stop drug cartels from coming over. And that's how we're going to stop money laundering. And we're going to put all the money into Obonjo's washing machine. We're going to use. We're going to take him to college. He's going to learn how to use a washing machine properly. And it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be huge.
And I know how to use a washing machine. It took a while, but I know what you're talking about. It's not easy when you were, I've only just met you now 2 days ago, but I was on my own, my dear. I was on my own and I could not sort out the washing machine.
You can sleep better now. I'm by your side.
Yeah, I almost got into the washing machine. You have a question for me? Yeah.
You're a very attractive man. He's already married. You might be more attractive once you've got this money. I was wondering if you might be looking for another wife. No. He's very happy with this one. He's an aging man. He can't take too much excitement. So
Well, let me speak for myself, my dear. Let me speak for myself. Yeah, but then I will replace you with her. You are very attractive too. But you see, I have to say to you that Obonjo is not for sale. Not for sale. 10 years, not for sale. No, you don't get any. Is that your mother? Oh, okay. I didn't know you were looking for a new dad. So I think we have done what we need to do. But there is one person here who hasn't asked me a question and who keeps looking at me as if he's going to assassinate me. do you want to introduce yourself and tell me where you're from, sir?
I am from Channel 5. And
That's still going.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a Channel 5. That's fake news. There's no Channel 5. But if you believe that there's Channel 5, it's okay. That's the beginning of a mental health problem.
It's still going. We just use our mobile phones to film the program.
Okay. So what's your question, my friend?
My question is, you've kindly lent me your T-shirt to wear as I go undercover and pretend to do a comedy competition.
Yeah.
Which will ruin my career before it starts, probably.
Yeah.
Are you going to attempt to learn how to use a dryer? Now that you've been so
Let me start by saying I wish you very well in your comedy competition. And I hope they don't penalize you for supporting me. I think that is very brave of you. I ran out of t-shirts. So I washed the t-shirt this morning because I couldn't use the washing machine.
It smells lovely.
Yeah, I know. How many black men have you smelled? And so I had to iron it this morning, and it was not dry. But hopefully you will dry it out before your show. Yeah. So guys, I think we're going to end this.
I've got health and safety here. There's too many people in here. It's dangerous.
Okay, we are going to have to stop. Yeah. The fire alarm, I think. Can you hear the fire alarm, my dad? Guys, I want to, from the bottom of my heart, thank my father, my wife, my father, Otto Smith, my mother, Jojo Sutherland, my amazing and beautiful wife that I met 2 days ago, Gambin McGrath, personal friend Donald Trump. It's my new wife, my security guard, the hostage, Dave McGrath. They have no vested interest in this. They have come to support me. And I actually like the idea that Donald Trump, that some of these people here actually have shows that they want to plug, but they haven't said anything about it right now.
I can say it again, it's not my show, it's Danny Boston's show. I'll say it again, it's called That Four Voices. And it's in Frankenstein's every single evening.
In January,
Yes.
wife, you have a show.
I have a show, it's called Accidental Coconut, and it's at 4 o'clock every single day at the Merlin's Wine.
My security officer, you have a show.
I have a show midday till the 16th called Gorilla Ask Me.
Okay. Okay, and I have a show called Goodbye, Mr. President. And people have been asking me, am I actually killing the character because of this new story? No, that's not what it's about. It's at the Voodoo Rooms at 9 o'clock. You have been a fantastic and wonderful audience. I cannot believe that we set this up, Darren, how many days ago, and look at the number of people who've come here. My dad is back again. Give it up for my dad. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you very much.